Have you ever been scrolling through games on Steam and just found something that looks so bizarre you just had to take a look and see what it was? Well, that is the experience that I had this weekend with the game ShotgunCopMan. Hey, really quick, before we get into this review, if you're watching and enjoy at any point, feel free to like and subscribe. If not, totally fine, and I appreciate you for clicking on this video. ShotgunCopMan is a 2D shooter platformer made by Dead Toast Entertainment. This is the same development team that made My Name is Pedro, another great platformer. Now, My Name is Pedro is very different than ShotgunCopMan. My Name is Pedro had bullet time, dodging, skateboard mechanics, kicking mechanics. There was a lot. But in my opinion, it just kind of made it a little bit messy. There was almost too much going on. And those mechanics were fine, but they were only fine. They didn't really go in depth with it. Now, I don't think that is an issue for ShotgunCopMan. I think it sticks to one very core mechanic with a few little ones in there, but one very core mechanic, which is the shotgun boosts you, right? You always have one gun and a shotgun, and the shotgun just propels you forward. But using your shotgun, you can dodge, you can jump, you can do all those things. By the way, there is no jump button. You gotta shoot the ground to go up. Now, outside of that, there is one more piece of tech. If you shoot your regular gun, at any time while you're in the air, you are going to hover. You're gonna stay in the air. Those are the only two pieces of movement tech that are in this game. I know that may sound simple, but that's all this game needs. It is a blast to play, and the movement feels incredible. Now, we talked about the movement, but you might be wondering how the gunplay and the gameplay itself is. Dude, it's smooth like butter. It's so good. But I think the enemies here are kind of moot, kind of like Neon White, where the enemies are more of an obstacle, but also kind of show you where you need to go. Now, there are a couple ways to deal with enemies. One of them, of course, being the old-fashioned way.
Get out, bitch! Prepare to be blasted, bitch!
And there are a lot of fun weapons to use to do this. There's a shotgun. There are also miniguns, SMGs, guns where the bullets ricochet off walls. The list goes on. You can also grab your standard enemies and throw them at other enemies to do damage. And I think one of the beautiful parts of this game is, even though it is very simple in its mechanics, it really does allow you to get creative in what you want to do and how you want to complete levels. When you complete a level, there are 3 different medals you can get, that being if you didn't take damage on the level, if you killed all the enemies on a level, and if you completed the level fast enough. There is also an additional final medal if you complete all of the objectives at one time. This system works really well in ShotgunCopMan. It makes you want to keep retrying levels to get that little star, or at least it did for me when I was staying up all hours of the night trying to perfect this game. We've talked about everything except for the art style and the story, so I'll go into the art style first. I think it's really fun, but obviously very weird. Everyone's built like fucking JoJo characters, shoulders as wide as a fucking semi-truck, but I like it. It's fun. That being except for Satan, who is dressed in only what I could describe as what Sam Rockwell was wearing in White Lotus.
What I really wanted was to be one of these Asian girls getting fucked by me.
The story's pretty simple. All it is ShotgunCopMan goes to hell to try to arrest Satan, and then Satan says, "Fuck you, ShotgunCopMan," and then leaves, and then you progress through the world. But that's okay, because this game doesn't really need a good story. All it's trying to do is be fun. Now, unfortunately, this game is only on the Nintendo Switch and on Steam, but if you are going to get it on Steam, it is on sale for like $6 right now or something like that. So I'd recommend picking it up. It's about 6 hours long if you were only to play through it once, and you can imagine that as like $1 an hour. But I just wanted to make this video because this game is really fun, and I had some footage of it that I wanted to use, and I wanted to post something. So Fallout is going to be coming out soon. New episode, I'll be recording that today. But thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you're feeling so generous, and I'll see you next time.